What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Vivian, and I decided to start this series because I wanted to make the video about signs to know if you are meant to be on a spiritual path. Sorry, I have to readjust my camera. Anyway, so the first sign that you're meant to be on a spiritual path is if you see angel numbers. So if you see angel numbers and you see numbers that are repeating, such as like 555, 333, 111, 777, they all kind of have their own special meanings behind them. And that's how I knew I was on a spiritual path before I even knew that I was. I would see, 777 on a receipt, 1111, or you quickly glance at your phone and you'll see different numbers. And it would just be an indicator that the angels want you, or your spirit guides want you to pay attention to something that is going on. For example, 111. If I would see 111, I would say that means pay attention. So what am I doing right now? It means that your thoughts are manifesting really quickly and that you should be able to pay attention to what you're going through. How does that make you feel? And the things that are happening to you, like, how is this going to be helping on your path? Or what kind of thoughts are you having? Are you having negative thoughts? You're in the process of transforming your life. So be careful about what you have in your mind, because it reflects in your reality, right? So another example would be 222. Sometimes I personally, when I see 222, it means that I need to get some rest and relaxation. Or, 2 is the number of, balance. It's like the scales. I think of that, right? So I think of like 222 as I need to stop, pause, and check in with myself. Where do I need to find the stability? Where do I need to find the balance in my life? And for 777, I always think that's a good sign, because I think that that's also a very spiritual number within itself. And it could be a very high indicator that, you are on the correct path in life, and you may be on a very spiritual path. So if you see angel numbers a lot, comment down below and we can talk more about it. Another good indicator that you're meant for the spiritual path is if you've been through a lot of emotional trauma or some chaos in your life, and just like, one after another, that has made you feel like, why is this happening to me? It makes you want to look inwards and really question that, and it caused you to be more introspective. It's like almost like you feel like the pain is so deep that you have to do something about it, and you have to research it, or you have to go inwards and do some meditation or some yoga, things like that. And if you feel like you're being drawn to those things, then that's a good way for you to transform that pain and release that pain. And yeah, that brings me to my last point. The last point for me, if you know that you're on the spiritual path, would be you feel this inner sense of this higher calling that is telling you that you're meant to help other people in this world. It's just, I don't know, I've always had that feeling since I was a kid. I always knew that I would be able to understand people on a very deep, like, intuitive level. And I think that that's something maybe, that develops later on in life, or it's something that you're born with. All the things that you've gone through and all the pain that you've been through wasn't for nothing. And I think that you're supposed to transform that and use that as a catalyst to change yourself in order to inspire other people, or to be able to kind of pave the pathway for others, if that makes sense. These are just my hot takes. If you have any other ideas of how you knew that you were on a spiritual path, please comment down below and we can talk more about it. Thank you so much.